Now Mercury, the planet of analysis, practicality, logic, thought-through decision making, communication skills, marketing, branding, your completeness, perfection, all of these areas, when it is transiting over your third house. The third house is the house of your communication skills, your effort, your self-enterprise, what you are trying to get your efforts channelized and get results from, your ability to influence people, your ability to market yourself, branding, use of limbs, and so forth. So when Mercury transits over the third house, here Mercury is pretty comfortable because the third house in the Kal Purush Kundi is also ruled by Mercury, which is the Gemini sign. So when Mercury goes over the third house, here Mercury makes you rethink and reanalyze how far you have done or have you done well in terms of your communication skills. Are you good at influencing people? How good are you at branding yourself? How have you done so far very well in terms of your self-enterprise, especially if you're working on your own rather than working under somebody. So yeah, Mercury gives you a chance of revisiting, reanalyzing, and look at those areas with a lot of practicality rather than from emotional perspective. And many times you try to rethink and redo those areas. For example, if you think you are not very good at communicating with people, so you will try and reanalyze and work on your communication skills. If you think that some of your decisions are not very logical decisions, then you may revisit some of the decisions and think more logically. If you are a person who is doing something of your own, then you will rethink about, have you been able to market your products very well? Have you been able to influence people through what kind of services you are providing on your own? So Mercury will make you rethink about those areas and then take some decision, not about all areas about the third house, but you will pick out one area which you will refocus on and try and redo. Now, which sign Mercury is going over when it is transiting over the third house is important. For example, if Mercury is transiting over the third house where Capricorn sign is placed, especially if your Lagna is that of Scorpio, then obviously your third house will have the Capricorn sign. So when Mercury is transiting the third house of the Capricorn sign, so here you will not only rethink about your communication and effort, but also double down and put double the efforts to be able to make a very organized, structured effort towards your communication, towards your branding, towards your marketing ability, and through that to be able to make your decisions, and through that be able to get your efforts right, get your communication right, get your branding right, and your ability to get how to influence others right.